Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we'll be taking a look at the Lethal Necrotics NPC pack. Now if I'm being honest, this NPC pack is definitely more of a infection type NPC pack than it really is just a zombie NPC pack. For instance, you could spawn a basic infected zombie and it'll infect other NPCs, and then that'll start a whole chain of reactions that ends up becoming a massive horde. One of the coolest things about this pack is definitely the fact that it's very expandable. Like, there's even some extra additions you can add, which I decided to only add one just to make this video pretty small so that we don't have to deal with a whole lot of NPCs. But let me just demonstrate here for you guys what happens. So here we have a basic walker going for Odessa. Odessa is so clueless. But we're gonna see what happens once he gets attacked. He just kind of sits there and takes it, and then oddly enough, his ragdoll doesn't disappear, but we do get a zombie in his form. So as you can see, when he does that, he becomes what is known as a walker. Now, it doesn't look exactly like Odessa, but it does kind of resemble a civilian. There's also a different type of zombie they can turn into, which we'll take a closer look at in the Features tab. If anyone did suggest this, they'll be down below. If you guys want to suggest a mod, please do it in the comment section down below or in the Discord page in the description. Also, let me know what you think about the video. Without further ado, my friends, let's take a closer look now at the Lethal Necrotics NPC pack. Alright, so first things first, this map we're on is actually a Counter-Strike map that has been completely noted, and I've tested it and it seems to work pretty swell, so I'm pretty happy to say that. First up, we have the base infected. So this is going to be pretty much your basic infected. Now guys, we have walkers and infected. Infected seem to be far more aggressive and certainly much faster, at least in terms of running. But then we have base walkers, and base walkers, as their name suggests, they walk. And well, that's barely even a walk. Now when a zombie attacks you, it slows you down for a little bit, and then you slowly but surely take some damage. I believe it's about 15 damage after you get hit. And if you die from these enemies, you will turn into an infected. Now it depends actually on what you get hit by. If an infected kills you, you become the infected, which are the fast ones right here. If you get hit with the slow one and killed by the slow walkers, you become a walker. So let's take a good look at this right now. I'm going to die just for this cause. We should be dead. Yep. And in our wake, we have a walker. So now we have to fight ourselves, guys, and this is something I actually really enjoyed. I did some preemptive testing, and I noticed that they actually have some reaction to the attacks that hit them. I think that's really cool. So we have the base walker, which looks like they have about 100 health. The infected have only 50 health, so they're not as strong, but they're certainly faster, which makes up for it. Now, taking care of these guys isn't particularly difficult. It can be a bit of a nuisance if there's a lot of them, as classic zombie things tend to go. And also they drop health files when you kill them, so it's not all bad. Here's what the Combine infected look like. Obviously they're infected, so they are very fast. Interestingly enough, we have some differences. So he has 120 health, which infected usually have 50, so that's a 70 increase. That's actually pretty good. The attacks I don't think do any more. The running animations are a bit silly, but obviously with a pretty strong weapon like the AR, it's really not that difficult. Also, how ironic is it that I'm killing him with his own weapon? That's a little weird. And of course we have Combine walkers, which are the same thing, but now we have 250 health. That's a lot of health. We have a female citizen, which is the exact same as your basic infected. It's just, it looks different. We also have the walkers, which are female. Once again, guys, these are just cosmetic. I don't believe they do anything new than the basic common infected or common walkers. They just, you know, who wants to fight the same zombie all over again? So it's good to have variety. We also have a female medic, which seems to be the exact same thing. And then we have rebel walkers and rebel infected, which are again, same thing as we already know. It's just that they look like the rebels. And then we have an interesting one, guys. We have a main female infected and walker. So main is obviously indicating that they're some main character from one of the mainline Half-Life games. For instance, we have Alex here, and then we have Dr. Mossman. So pretty cool. If you want to fight like a zombified version of Alex, here you go. It's kind of cool because these aren't just the same NPCs acting like zombies, they actually do have custom textures on them. Like, look, Alex looks all dead. Like, see, her skin is all rotted and looking. So that's really cool. The person went in and actually made all these models look like their respective zombies. And then, of course, guys, we have the main infected. G-Man is the one we got, which is hilarious. And they don't have any more health, like I said, so the main infected are really easy to kill. And then, oh, now that's terrifying. What if, like, Half-Life 3 were to become a thing? It's not. Let's not kid ourselves. But just in case it does, what if we had to fight a zombie Dr. Breen? Probably not. But, you know, a man can dream. Okay, so from that discovery, it appears there's some kind of giving system in play, because I certainly don't have one installed. So there's some things I don't even really realize that are in this mod. Alright guys, I won't waste any more of your time. Next up we have Male Citizen, which is the same thing as the female, just male. And then we have Medics as well. Give you a good look at what those look like, the male Medics. Then we have the Male Rebels. So, I'm not going to waste too much time on this because we want to actually fight the zombies. I don't want to bore you guys. I want to show you exactly what this mod can do. And then we have random base infected and just some standard zombie spawners. First things first, my friends, we have the Shambler. This is a special infected that has to be added on top of the already expansive infected mod. So, he has an interesting ability where if you get too close, you get almost like a biohazard effect, like he's giving off radiation or something. And then he also only turns characters and other players into walkers, so that's pretty important. He won't ever turn you into an infected. I mean, he's technically a walker. When he attacks you, he also gives you more bleed damage, which is pretty bad when you're fighting a zombie. And he, of course, has higher health. I mean, you know, 220. That's about 120 more. I want to see the damaging effect. So, the really bad thing about this, and the slow is also amplified. The really bad thing about that, guys, is that you'll also get hit by the radiation he gives off more. And you're slower. Like, we had full health and full armor, we almost died. So that, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty freaking scary. Gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed, but because of the damage output of some of these weapons, it's not too difficult to really take them down. Next up, guys, is the Evo, which is very reminiscent of the Hunter from the Left 4 Dead series, and he is an infected. When he kills you, he only turns into an infected. He has a very cool leap attack, which we can definitely see in plain sight, which makes him pretty unique. Also, when he does attack you, the bleed damage lasts longer, just like the Shambler. So he's kind of like, obviously they're in the same pack, so he's pretty similar in terms of additions, but definitely unique in his own right. I mean, how much health does he have? 340 health for an infected. That's pretty abysmal. I love how they hit the props in the way. And we actually died. So now we turned into an infected, which is going to be great. Oh, and look, we spawned in the same place. So, thankfully, I didn't turn into an Evo. I only turned into a basic infected, which is going to make this easy for me. Honestly, it doesn't take a whole lot. I cheated with the energy ball. I know, right? But that is all the infected. I want to get that out of the way because the real meat of this mod, and the meat of this video hopefully, is I want to do like a mini zombie apocalypse. I've done a lot of zombie showcase mods and stuff, and this one I think is one of my favorites because of the infection system that plays on in here. Radiation. I spawned a zombie wave spawner on the other side, and I also spawned another zombie wave spawner on the other side as well, and one was infected, one was walkers of each side. I also spawned a bunch of rebels in between, with some medics included. We're gonna now see if we can take on the zombie apocalypse. Here we go. Alright, it now begins. So here's some zombies out here. We already got some infected. I forget how fast they are. Oh, and we already have our first citizen down. Alright guys, let's do this. So, I'm definitely worried about the infected. The walkers, not so much. Oh, and they're coming from here, so apparently they can open doors? That's news to me. Oh, another citizen died. And you know what that means? A zombie is going to be in their wake. And that is not good because, well, that just means more zombies we had to face. And a whole slew of them just died. I'm guessing... oh, this is it! Oh, oops. I might have killed some citizens. Oh, that's a zombie. That's a zombie. Alright, boys. Not bad. This is actually pretty cool. I didn't think I could set this up. I gotta be honest with you guys. I haven't done something like this in a long time. Everything's always so staged and like set up, but this actually feels really like unique and genuine. Natural is the word I'm looking for, by the way. Like it just feels like there's actually a zombie apocalypse in this area. And I gotta kind of stand here with my fellow squad members and hopefully not get turned into zombies. Alright guys, we're doing pretty good. Now the problem is, they just keep spawning and... Oh no. We lost someone. Oh! I have no clue what that was all about. Oh, hello! And I'm out of ammo. Oh, this is not good. Alright, boys. I don't know how much longer we can hold out. I'm pretty sure these are the last humans alive on this map. Whoa! He just came out of nowhere. I was scratching my eye, and this dude comes out. Ugh. Okay, it's a good thing these guys drop health files, because we would be in big trouble. I spawned a few rebels down here. Did they... Oh, they got slaughtered. That is not what I wanted to see. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, okay. Shotgun, you're my best friend. Oh, what is going on over here? I love how they open doors. That is so cool. This map is so well noted. So, whoever noted this, which I'll put you in the description. Seriously, good job, man. There's a bit of that Gibbs system we saw earlier. I don't know what causes it, but it just kind of seems to be random. Uh-oh. My buddy! No! My grenade killed him. I never thought the day would come where I was left with my squad members and I'd be the one to finish them off. And then I also eventually died. So we saw what happens there, guys. We got completely massacred. I don't think we're ready for the zombie apocalypse. But I'll tell you what I am ready for, the end of this video. If you guys liked what you saw, please leave a like down below and subscribe to see more videos just like this. And if you want to get this mod for yourself, guys, I highly recommend it. A super fun mod. Check it out in the description. Also check out any other mods that I may have used in this video if you want to know what they are. They'll be in the description. And there we go, dismemberment on cue. I wanted to know what that was all about, and now we understand it. It just kind of happens when you have a powerful weapon. Before we end this, guys, please let me know down below in the comments, what is your favorite zombie game? Because I definitely have played quite a few. I want to know your guys' favorites. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, my friends, farewell. Thanks so much for watching until the end. If you want to see the last video I did, click on the video to the left. If you want to see a random video on my channel, click on the video to the right.